Hello, I'm Tracy. I'm the Somerset Sewist, and today, a few days ago, I had a message from a friend who's a mum of 3. Now, her youngest was given a toy, and she's obsessed with this little. It's like a little square with a bunny rabbit head. Mum sent me a picture, which I will show you there, and said, baby absolutely loves this, can't get another one anywhere. And obviously babies, sick up, spill things, whatever, things get lost. I would hate for her to be in the position where baby hasn't got her favourite little bunny. So she said, are you able to replicate it? So I said, please send me the measurements. Just picture the tape measure next to it and send me those pictures. So I will put those up now for you to see. I'm not brilliant at embroidery, I don't claim to be, but I think I've done an okay job of embroidering Bunny's face. I said I'd make 2 because then she's got one with baby, one in the wash, and one waiting for when there's a spillage. Now I've cut out 2 heads for each and embroidered one of them. I've cut out 2 ears in the pink, 2 ears in a floral fabric for each bunny, and 2 rounded squares for each bunny. I'm going to start by making the ears, I think. So we're going to do right side to right side and I'm going to snip the end so it will turn, obviously without cutting the stitching, so it will now turn in nicely, and I'm going to do that 3 more times so I've got all the bunny ears done. Now I have sewn the bunny ears and then I've basted them on, and now I'm just going to pin them out of the way while I sew the back of the head on. Right, they'll stay there. I'm going to sew them on, sew the back of the head on, but I'm going to leave a little gap in the bottom of the head. gap at the bottom. Now I'm going to turn it in the right way. There's Bunny turned in the right way. I'm now going to stuff it and then make the square bit to sew to the bottom of it. I have basted the frill around the outside, kind of come in a little bit at the beginning and end, so hopefully that'll be barely noticeable. Now I'm going to go all the way around, right sides to right sides. Again, I'm going to leave a turning gap, but it won't be where the little join is, it'll be somewhere else. So I'm going to get this sewn and I'll see you in a moment. So, sewn all the way around it, turned it in the right way, sewn over the gap, which is there, would you believe? Don't think you can really see it. And then now I'm just gonna bob that up in there, sew it together, and then tie a ribbon around it and we will be done. Editing Tracy here. I just realised when I was editing the video that I hadn't said anything about the legalities of making and selling toys. Now I've obviously done these bunnies as a favour to a friend. You cannot even sell on craft market stalls toys and say, you know, without them going through a lot of rigorous testing. Now, I'm not about to get into any of that myself. I don't want to do it. I'm not interested. But if you are interested in selling toys in any way, you need to find out about the legalities of the testing and the things that you have to do that. I'm just telling you that needs to be done. It's not worth the risk of even entertaining trying to sell toys or even things that could potentially be toys. Apparently it's no longer any good to say this is just an ornament or for ornamental purposes, apparently, so I've read. Again, that's not something I want to get into, the legalities of that. It's not something to play with, and trading standards do take it extremely seriously, so if you're found to be doing it, you would be fined, so just don't. They're all finished. I did forget to say they are, the fabric is double gauze, which I recognise immediately, so, and then I put in cotton trim and the exact same trim came up. I could only get it in pink, but that's fine. I would say that is pretty much mission accomplished. I think the little baby is going to be very happy with these. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please like, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe as well, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.